15 years we've waited for this. The new Betrayal at Cloud City set number 75222 was announced. My name is Mike and welcome to BrickVault Newsbit. It's been a while, huh? 15 years. The first set was announced in 2003, was released. Now it's costing about $1,000 to get it sealed. It's one of the most collectible sets as of this point. The original price was about $100. And now, 2018, we are getting the 75222 Betrayal at Cloud City. That's the actual set name. The set is coming on September 13 for VIP early access. Everybody else can get it on October 1st if you are not VIP member. That's a free membership to join, so everybody's gonna get on the September 13. And let's just dive into some images and things about the set. This is the first time I'm seeing it. I just came to the office this morning and that's how we see it was announced. And some quick details. We have 2812 pieces, so that's not that big of a UCS set, if I may, compared to the other releases that were made so far. You know, the Falcon being pretty much the most impressive set to date. The price is gonna be at $350 in the US, 350 euro and 300 pounds. So the price to piece ratio is not the best. Interesting thing here is that according to the LEGO press release, they stopped calling this set Ultimate Collector Series. The line from the press pack says it's a LEGO Master Builder Series set. There is no UCS ribbon on the box and it's not being UCS anymore. So that's a pretty much fun fact of the day to notice. A pretty good selection of minifigures. We are getting 18 minifigures in total. That means we are getting Han Solo in 2 outfits, Hoth and Cloud City Han Solo, with a really cool print for his blood stripe of Corellia on his leg. That's an insignia he received for his military service. We are getting 2 Leias, one with the new Cloud City red outfit. This one's gonna be so expensive to get aftermarket. And also we are getting the reprint of the Hoth Leia. Luke Skywalker is having his Bespin outfit. Accurately, it's actually the Dagobah outfit because he's flying from Dagobah to Cloud City, so that's where that's actually connects. It's his Dagobah outfit, let's say that. Also an exclusive, so gonna get expensive. We're also getting Chewbacca, C-3PO, Lando with, I think, a new cape, so that's a bit of an update. Lobot, that's a great thing to have. 2 versions of Cloud City guards. The entirely new 2 Cloud City car pilots, the twin car pilots. That's a new mold for the helmet and entirely new print for their bodies. Also Darth Vader, Boba Fett, that is, I think, not updated. I think the last Boba Fett was pretty good version. I think they repeat that guy. 2 classic Stormtroopers, not a change here. And also a new Ugnaught with a new head print. There is also the droids of R2-D2, and for some reason there is the IG-88 droid that sits in one of the chambers as the deactivated version. Bebop, this is the Nerdy Mike tuning in. The IG-88 is actually a great Easter egg. This guy was seen in the incinerator room of the Cloud City in the shot of the movie. The story behind this is that probably Boba Fett had a fight with this guy and dropped his defeated body in that room. There is also a massive backstory of IG-88, so if you don't know this character's background, that is definitely a good read. Alright, back to the video. From the minifigs, I think my favorite is the new pilot for the Cloud Car, really nice addition. And that Leia is gonna be so awesome to get. Plus, if you notice, Han Solo in his Bespin outfit has dual molded legs, so there's a small texture showing his high boots along with that Corellian blood stripe. So that's a really cool feature and a quite nice detail to have. The set comes with the Boba Fett Slave 1 in midi scale, actually a nice looking ship, surprisingly good for this scale. There's also the opening hatch supposedly to fit the Carbonite Han, so there is also the Carbonite Han, by the way, so I would count that as the 19th minifigure of that set. And the Cloud Car is also a pretty decent build, fits 2 minifigures. For some reason it looks so small, but actually there is space for minifigures to get into the cockpits. Now, the set, we get 4 sections. Let me just give you my first impression. When I first saw it, it looks weird, right? The box art looks weird. It's like a flat surface with 4 kind of triangular surfaces around it. There is some Death Star feel to it as it's open and like some just small details at the top of the set. I was expecting something a bit else, a bit of like a inverted cone like the Cloud City looks like, but that's what we get and I think I'm gonna have to live with that. Initially, I did not like the looks so much when I first saw it. That's my first impression. Starting with the first section, this is the scene that we were waiting for forever. LEGO never made it. Finally, we have the I am your father moment. Luke and Vader on the sensor room. when Luke is losing his hand. That's here. You can probably actually remove Luke's hand from the minifigure to make it more accurate, and one of the faces is actually showing him a bit beat up and crying and stuff. So that was a very emotional scene in the movie. First time ever we get this scene in Lego in a set. In the same section we have the carbon freezing chamber. This one's gonna have a function, so you can actually get Carbonite Han and dip him into the Carbonite. That's actually gonna be a function. It looks like a miniature version of the set basically. Looks good for a scale that it is. I don't really mind. It's there, it's supposed to be there. It's one of the main rooms in the entire Bespin. The biggest and the main section features some really good interiors. We have the dining room where they meet Vader in Cloud City. That's 5 seats for the minifigures. Micro scale build for the city model with this nice usage of Ninjago hat piece in gray. So that's actually a very good choice of piece for that micro scale. Quite a good build for the walls and looks pretty much accurate to the scene from the actual Bespin location. On that same floor we have a small promenade outside with a small tree and some terrace seats to like witness the view of Bespin, gas, Tibanna, clouds, whatever. There is also the gallery with the fountain or just a sculpture that they walk through and looks very fabulous in the city because it's supposed to be like a luxurious place in the long run. And there is also the storage room when you can create the scene with C-3PO, you know. The third section is the most barren one, is the landing pad for the Slave One. Nothing is happening here actually. A massive piece of tan bricks, tan plates to just fit the Slave One ship. That's understandable, it's just a landing pad. There is a door, some details for the terrace leading to it, and that's pretty much it. And the last one is somewhat interesting. We have the maintenance room where the C-3PO gets disassembled and then Chewie carries him on the back. There is also the red corridor leading to the mysterious and, you know, intimidating interrogation room in black. So that's actually a good contrast, dark red and black with some crazy equipment of the Empire. And the last section of this section is very disappointing, to be honest. It's just a gray area with nothing to it. There's just a rack of some tools and some stuff. And that one is only meant to land the Cloud car. I understand that you need spaces to land the 2 ships of the set, but they could have added something else here. It looks very barren to me. The top of the set just shows some of the shaping to just divide the 4 sections, and this micro scale build of all the like skyline and all the sensor arrays and all this stuff that tops the Cloud City as we see it in the films. And I do have a mixed feelings about this. I don't know about you guys, but I mean, we're happy to get the set. This is a great update after 15 years, but could have been this much more in terms of just having the good shape of the whole display. I mean, Death Star, let's compare to the Death Star because that's the closest comparison. The Death Star had the shape of the Death Star. It was a round-ish ball with rooms in it, so you kind of looked at it and hey, that looks like a Death Star. This thing is gonna be like a flat display of 4 rooms basically. There is no shaping portraying the Bespin platform, there is no Tibanna gas containers outside, there is no outside area that we know from the films, and the games, it was portrayed in many games as well, so it's kind of lacking for me. I think they could have gone with maybe a bit higher price mark, maybe hitting 3,500 pieces maybe, to just include some of the shaping of the platform. That would be much appreciated. I was expecting that to be, but I guess that's where my disappointment comes from. But anyway, what you guys think about the set? Are you gonna get it? It's coming on September 13th again for VIP members, October 1st. For everyone else, $350 is the price point. I'm happy for the minifigures, but the build, I have to build it to witness it, to hold it, to actually maybe appreciate it a bit more. The pictures itself do not give the set justice, for me at least. I'll see, I'm gonna wait and see what happens. Alright, and that's gonna be it, guys. If you enjoy our content, feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and click that bell button right below to get notified whenever we make a new video. Thanks so much for watching, it was Mike, and I'll see you next time on BrickVault. Ooh. Hey, thanks for watching this video. As always, you can leave a like and subscribe. And also, if you want to support our channel, you can head over to our web store at www.brickvault.toys. You can find awesome models there. All these guys that I have on the table are available in the forms of instructions and parts lists. Every purchase you make supports our channel and also the designers that are working with us on those amazing models. So consider doing that. Thanks so much. And it was Mike. I'll see you again on BrickVault.